In the previous part, we had discussed about extension, trunk, and call control. In this part, we will cover call control, call features, voice prompts, settings, and recordings. Here you can see the option inbound. In this, you can upload a blacklist file or you can also set it manually. As I have added a number, so call will be restricted from this number. The next option is outbound. Here you can restrict your outgoing or dialed numbers. As you can see, there are 5 extensions available. So I can select any of the available extensions to give permission to call out. That means the selected extensions can make call out without any restrictions. Or you can also say that the selected extensions are excluded from the blacklist. Here we can set it manually also. And from here you can set the country code. Here you can add manually which number you want to blacklist. Or you can also choose from inbound, outbound, or both options. Then we have the whitelist option. In this we can add the numbers which we want to allow. Our next option is set caller ID, where you can set or define the caller ID to any number which you want to pass through your trunk. Next option is call flow control. Here you can set the feature code, index name, current mode, or recording mode. Our next option is time conditions. In this option you can set the time when you want to receive the calls and when you want to route it to your voicemail and etc. Let's suppose our working hours are from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday. So with this option we can set the call routing as per the office hours and our office off hours. Here we need to give the name, select time group, and then we need to choose the destination where to route after time matching. And if the time does not matches, we can also route as per our need. If you want a dedicated detailed video regarding this, please let me know in the comment section. Else I will upload a dedicated video later on. The next option is time group. Here we can set the timing when you want to route the call. Here we just need to give the time, week, date, and month. Our next option is pin sets. In this option we can set any pin number for the trunk groups. For example, agent 101 dial a 10-digit number. At that time he will be asked for a pin number. If he provides the pin number, then only the call will route to or pass through. The next option is FXO channels DIDs. Here we can set the DIDs separately for each port of any FXO channel. The next option is auto clip routes. Here we can modify the record wise, like we can delete use records for how much time we want to keep the records. We can also select the trunks from member trunks. In the next option we can see lists which we have created in the auto clip route. Next we have the call features. The first option is IVR. In this we can set the voice response profiles Firstly, we need to upload the voice prompt, then only we can able to create an IVR profile. If you want to see the dedicated video, please click on the I button. There are two options available. One is dial extension, other one is dial to check voicemail. Dial extension means if you know the agent's extension number and you are in between an IVR, at that time if you dial the particular extension number, it will route the call to directly to that agent. Same in the case of check voicemail. We need to set the voicemail first, then we just need to access. If you want a detailed video regarding this, just click on the I button. Next option is queue. Here we can create the queue for the extensions, or we can set the extension group wise. Also we can set the wrap up time. So we need to create a group first. As I have created 2525, so if we want to route the calls to our technical team group profile, we need to set 2525 in the incoming call route. Here we have to add the agent's extension numbers to the particular queue profile. So we can add from here. I will upload a detailed video later on. Our next option is speed dial. Here we have to enable speed dial first, then we have to give a name, then number, and then the speed dial code. Once it is created, we can access it from our SIP phones or extensions. So our next option is Direct Invert System Access. It is called DISA. It is a system feature which allows an user to access the phone system from external sources. For example, like if I want to make a call to my customer from my mobile but only want to show my office number, so for this I can use the DISA feature. So if you want a detailed video on this, please let me know in the comment section, or I will upload a dedicated video regarding this later on. Our next option is conference. In this we need to add a conference number, name. We can also set the pin here, and we can also manage maximum participants allowed. So in this, if I create like 555 as conference room number, for example, if there is a company meeting at 12 p.m, so everybody will call to 555 conference room number, then they will be asked for the pin number. After giving the pin, they can join the meeting. It is also called Meet Me conference. So in the next video we will cover the rest of the parts, so stay tuned for the next video. Do like and share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe the channel for more videos.